Hey everybody, what's happening? Sammy the Thrifty Brewer coming at you, and happy Homebrew Wednesday for Wednesday, March the 19th, 2014. Just downstairs in the basement here. Yeah, went on a mission looking for grass. Found some in the backyard underneath one of our cedar trees. So spring is definitely coming. We got a little bit more snow today, maybe about a half an inch or so, nothing major, but enough to piss you off. I'm so fed up with winter. Now, as you can see from earlier, the propane's still buried, so I'm going to be able to dig that out this weekend, I think. Maybe do a quick batch of ginger beer, a little bit of all grain, mini mash going on. What's been going on brewing-wise? Well, last Friday I was able to bottle the chocolate vanilla stout, and my initial hydrometer readings were completely out to lunch. I must have my eyes closed when I took my second gravity reading on that. Came out at 5.1 ABV and tasted amazing going into the bottle. Bottled that with 4.3? What did I bottle it with? Bottled with 4.6 ounces of Demerara sugar. So taste was great going into the bottles, and so excited about that. So that's currently carbon up. Decided to bottle it instead of keg it, even though I got one free keg right now, but I'm saving that for Mrs. Thrifty's apple cider, which I touched base on last week. Got the cream ale kegged, and this is how she turned out. Lovely and clear. You can see my face through it. 2 fingers. So, loving the gelatin. Working up a bloody treat. So cheers to that, and happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. In fact, I was able to fill up the keg and had enough for 8 bottles. So I got 8 bottles currently conditioning as well, with some just straight dextrose that I added in. Gonna let those sit for a good 6 weeks and see how they turn out. But I was able to sample the last of it from my previous cream ale batch last Saturday with Neil, the portly brewer, who joined me for a brew day, but more on that in a second. And it turned out awesome. It was so great. Perfect carb was perfect. Taste was great. Clarity was just spot on. So really happy with that. Yeah, last Saturday, Neil, good mate of mine, drove up. He's got a cottage up here. And we did a brew day. We did a double IPA. Essentially an extract kit with, let's see, 9.9 pounds of light malt extract, 6 ounces of caramel 40, and 4 ounces of carapils. So it's really simple, just a extract kit with some specialty grains. Now the original recipe called for, sorry, I'm just reading off my notes here. 4 ounces of Columbus and 2 ounces of Cascade. I also added 2 ounces of Green Bullet because I've fallen in love with that hop. It's just awesome. Really, really high, really, really bitter on the alpha acid side, and just tastes great. So I decided to say, screw it. And I touched up base on this last week. I also added, before I get into the hop schedule, added 2.2 pounds of honey, so a kilo of honey to it, and got rid of the dextrose altogether. And boiled it for 2 hours, and did 0.2 ounces of hops every 3 minutes. Now, the IBUs on it are off the frickin' charts. It's going to be extremely bitter and grassy, and the name for that IPA is Offensive. No other word for it but offensive. So it's fermenting right now at 19.8 Celsius in the chamber there, and I'm hoping the USO5 knocks a little bit of the hop notes down a little bit. We're going to have to wait and see, but I don't have high hopes for this brew. Obviously, next time we won't use such a high alpha acid hop like the Green Bullet, and just keep the Cascade and the Centennial originally and go from there. I'm not even going to dry hop it. It's going to be hoppy and bitter enough. There's going to be enough notes in there because of the last minute late additions that added to the hop profile on the floral side. Yeah, then I'm going to be doing a ginger beer. Basically going to be a mini mash with malt extract, because I got some malt extract here that I just want to get rid of. It's going to be 6 pounds of 2-row, and 2.2 pounds of amber malt extract, some ginger, some lemon, and no hops at all whatsoever. And basically with a package of Cooper's yeast, because I got some Cooper's yeast there. So I'm going to do that hopefully on Saturday, depending on the how Offensive does in the fermentation chamber. But I want to touch base on one thing, and that is a thrifty brewer score for me anyways, just based on where I am. It's really hard for me to get grains. For me to get a 50-pound bag of grains like 2-row or Marisol sent to me, I'm looking at about $48 Canadian, plus then about $30 or $40 for shipping, which works out to, let's round it up to $80, $90, or close to $100 by the time we add taxes and all that junk into it as well. So connected with this guy online, Bryce from Simcoe County Brewing, and I'll put a link to his website down below in the comment section. This guy was awesome. I was able to, he really helped me out. I got a 25 kilogram bag, so 50-pound bag of 2-row. And this is the gem right here. So, I'm very pleased. Very pleased. It's already crushed, but that's okay. I'm going to crack it open this week, this Saturday, and then I'm going to vacuum seal the remainder of the stuff, so to minimize any spoilage. So that's a huge win for me. Very excited about that. SJ Boar Challenge is going along great. I'm working on a couple, wrapping up some final details with a sponsor for Canada. So that's good. I just got to touch base with them tomorrow. And go to the website, www.sjpourchallenge.com. There's some updates in terms of cutoffs for registration. I believe we're looking at registration is now June 15th as the cutoff date. Which is fine for us in Canada. We're going to be shipping our brews off not until like July and whatnot. End of July, I think. That's when they are. But go to the website, www.sjpourchallenge.com, and all the information is there. So really stoked about that. So that's really about all that I have at this point in time. I'm going to keep it short and sweet because I'm a little knackered. So I'm going to finish this off, edit the video, and get her online. So I want to personally take the time right now to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers. You guys are taking the time to watch the videos. There's so much else going on in life, and it's important that I acknowledge you guys. So cheers to you, and thank you so very much for watching. Because if you're going to do something, do it with a homebrew. And by all means, everybody, keep calm and brew on. Cheers. And again, thank you so very much for watching. Cheers.